Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Who's out there? Good morning. It's going to be a fun one today. Hope you're all ready. No running away. Righto. So today, like I said, it's going to be a fun one. What does that mean? It means let's put that stuff to the side. It means I'm going to have paperwork that I'm going to be following. Now what we're going to do is we're going to warm up with our resistance band. We're going to do a very little bit of weights with the weights. So we're going to move our weights. I'll get to that in a second. We're going to do a whole minute of an exercise, and then you're going to get a roughly 15-second rest. Okay, I'm aiming for 15 seconds, but sometimes it goes over a little bit. Better than under though. So I'll get my stopwatch going. So yeah, we do our exercise for a minute. Now you don't have to go fast. You don't have to do it for the whole minute. You need to listen to your body, okay? So don't just try and keep up with what I'm doing. If you need to stop, make sure that you do. So if, for example, we're in a plank, come down on your knees and stop whenever you need to, okay? If we are legs in tabletop and extending legs, and your legs have just had enough and your hips are getting sore or your back is getting sore, stop, okay? You can always do, say, 5, have a rest, 5, have a rest, or something like that, or 6 maybe, okay? So you don't have to do it all, okay? It is not meant to be super fast. It's just meant to be, I guess, to wear out that muscle and get you working. Now you will find your heart rate will go up a little bit. We also have a few sort of spots where we do, for a couple of minutes, we do some stretching. Okay, so we're releasing as we go. And then we'll have a little stretch and a cool down at the end. Okay, so with that, what I'm going to get you to do first is grab your elastic. You can pop that in the center of your mat because we're going to use that straight up. And your weights, think about which end of the mat your head is usually at when you're down on the mat, and pop your weights at that end, okay? Because that's where you'll need them. All right, and now we can stand up. We are going to start with a little warm up with the elastic, okay? So you're going to hold it roughly shoulder distance apart, no stress in the shoulders at any stage, okay? I want you to lift up, feel your feet on the floor, lift up through the legs, the hips, straighten out that spine, bring the arms up as you breathe in and breathe out, shoulders down. Let's do that again. Breathe in, lift the shoulders, and breathe out, lower down. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Good. You're going to drop your chin to your chest, trying to keep your arms by your ears as you roll over into an arched position. And then you're going to come down as far as you can. Now I want you to relax your arms. Your shoulders will draw towards the floor as you do that. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to slowly roll up, focusing on strengthening in the center, not lifting the shoulders. But as you come up, the arms are going to come up again, up by your ears, so that you're standing tall here. Let's go again. Deep breath out. Try and keep the arms by the ears as you roll down, but just feel that spine arching over. Going as far as you can and relax your arms. Take a breath in. Now breathe out, arching the back as you come up, connecting the core. Bring the arms up with you so that they're up by your ears, and stand up nice and tall. Now take those shoulders down, over to the side. And pull up tall, over to the other side. Let's do that again. Lift up out of the hips through the center and then squeeze the waist. Lift up out of the hips and squeeze the waist. Good. Back to the top. Good. Shoulders down, bring the arms down. Let's pull back gently and put a small bend in the knees. Knees are going over the toes, so they shouldn't be touching because your feet should be hip distance apart. Let's do a couple more. And last one. Good. Bring those arms back up above your head. We're going to rise now. Up. And 2. Keep your shoulders down. And 3, 4. One more. And 5. Good. Bring the arms down to the legs. Pull back gently and bend. 1. And 2. Lengthen the legs. And 3. And 4, and we'll do one more, and 5. Bring the arms out in front of you. Make sure they're not above your shoulder line. Elbows are sort of relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. Turning to the right, not too far. Deep breath out, round to the left. And again, through the center to the right. Try to keep your arms in front of you, so in front of the shoulders. So don't sort of come across the body with your arms like this. Keep them out and around. I'll show you if I turn this way, come around. Arms are still here, they're not across the body. And around once more to each side. Last one. Go back to the center. And arms down. Good. Give your arms a shake. Pop your elastic down. That's it. You're warmed up now. You're loosened up. You're ready to go. Okay, so like I said, we do a minute of the exercise. Now, before we even start, I am just going to quickly show you this first exercise because it is a mixture of a few movements, okay? So I want you to sort of know what you're doing before you start. So we're going to start at the end of the mat. We're going to do 3 squats. Down 1 and 2 and 3, okay? The third one we're going to hold. Now my feet aren't too wide here. They're probably almost shoulder distance. You're going to come down to the floor. So your hands are on the floor. Then you're going to start to lift your bum higher as you come out into your plank. You're going to transfer your weight as you connect. Lower your knees to the floor. So you shouldn't have any issues in your back at this point. And then you're going to do 1 and 2. Okay? Now you don't have to come all the way to the floor, but I don't want you dropping here. You've got to think about your upper body. I'd rather you lifted your butt higher than drop your hips. After you've done 2 push-ups, I'm going to tuck my toes, walk my hands back, push my bum to the ceiling. You can see my knees are still bent, and I'm going to walk myself back in. I'm going to come up and do that again. 3 squats, and then I'm going to walk out, knees down. We're going to do it together. Okay, you'll probably just get 2 of them in, okay, and that second one we will stay down on the floor, okay. Don't worry, I'm here, I will keep talking. You keep breathing, I'll keep talking. How about that? Okay, starting my clock. We're going to start when it hits the 15-second mark. So come to the end of your mat, loosen everything up, make sure you're ready to go because you've got 5 seconds. Remember to breathe. Okay. Let's come down for our squats. 3, 2, and hold. Hands to the floor. Lift that butt nice and high. Walk yourself out. Transfer into a plank and lower your knees. And slowly down for 1 and 2. Good. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands closer to you. Push your bum back up to the ceiling. Hands to the feet. And roll up. We've got just enough time for 1 more. 3, 2, and hold. Hands come to the floor. Lift your butt nice and high. Walk yourself out. Find your plank. Lower your knees. Make sure you're connected. 2 push-ups. Good. And child's pose from there. Good. Stretch your right out. That wasn't too bad, was it? Okay, we're having our 15-second rest now, and then we're going to do a plank for 1 minute, that's all. So you choose your position. If you can't do a 1 minute plank, you just do what you can, and I might talk to the right camera. Let's go. Your plank position, shoulders are back, chest is open. Belly button drawing towards the spine. Remember, we're not going to suck it back super hard. We want to be able to breathe. So you stop whenever you need to. If you want to do a bunch of little planks, like shorter planks, you can do. You don't have to hold it for the full minute. You have 30 seconds left to go. Make sure that that upper back is not getting super tight. Yes, you can feel the shoulders and arms working, but your back should be okay. It should be maybe tightening a little bit, like it's working, but you shouldn't feel super tight. 15 seconds left if you're still in your plank. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel the tummy muscles working for the last 5 seconds. Good, let's stretch back into child's pose again. Really long arms, so you give those shoulders a rest and stretch as well. We're going to come down onto our tummy. The next part is going to be an upper back lift. So that means we're going to have our hands resting underneath our forehead, shoulders back. I think we just missed our 15 seconds, so let's wait for the next one. 5 seconds of rest left to go. Just the upper body lifting. Let's go. Deep breath out, up we come. Breathe in, gently down. Deep breath out, up we come. Breathe in and lower down. Now remember, you can leave your arms on the floor, so if you need to take the weight out of your neck or your shoulders, arms are on the floor. Keep looking straight down into your mat and just lift the chest each time. Breathing out as you come up and breathing in as you come down. 25 seconds left. Fifteen seconds remaining. Remember, if it is getting too much on the neck and shoulders, just stop. Or make it easier, leave your arms on the floor. 5 seconds left. Good, all right. So shake yourself out along the floor there if you want to, elbows under, and you can give yourself a squeeze because we're moving down to the lower back now. You do want to keep your chin tucked towards your chest. You've got 5 seconds and we're just going to lengthen and lower the legs. Let's go. Lengthen as you breathe out and breathe in, lower down. And breathe out and breathe in. So of course you can do one leg at a time, alternating legs. If you like, if you need to for your hips or your back, or even if you find you get into it halfway, 30 seconds in, and you need to make it a little easier, a little lighter, then you can just change it to one leg at a time. Deep breath out. Get 25 seconds, 20 seconds left now. You will be feeling that the butt and the legs are getting a little tighter and you may start to feel the lower back working. Just make sure that it's not getting too tight and there's no pinching or any pain in that lower back. 5 seconds left. Good job. Give your legs a good shake because you've got another 15 seconds of rest time now. We're going to take the opposite arm and let's do it up on all fours. Come on up on all fours, everyone. All right, opposite arm and leg. Extend, small lift if you can balance and bring it in, changing sides. Off you go. Deep breath out and in as you come back. Shoulders are back, body is squared up with the floor. So one thing to be really aware of when we're doing it for a period of time like this is to make sure that those knees aren't creeping in underneath you. They need to be under your hips, not your belly button. And if you're aware of your body, you can feel a difference and a change in positioning. There we go, 15 seconds remaining. Try to keep your balance. Remember, if that leg lifts too high, you're going to topple forward. 5 seconds left. Good job. All right, loosen up the wrists and the shoulders as well this time. And we're going to come back down onto our tummy. All right, tuck your hands underneath your forehead. We're going to beat the legs in and out. So lengthen your legs now and pulse them in and out. Now we're going to stop whenever we need to. For those that think they can do it the whole minute like this, go for it. Okay, but just make sure your back doesn't start to get sore. Okay, if you need to stop, you can lower your legs down and then lengthen and go again. Okay, so you can give yourself a rest as often as you like. Make it work for you because you've got 30 seconds left to go. Make sure you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Chin is tucked. Keep that forehead on the hands. 15 seconds left. Okay, 5 seconds remaining. Can you do it? Can you make it? How's that butt feeling? Good, relax, shake those legs out. Shake that butt out as well. Okay, we're gonna come back up onto all fours. So we're doing a side crunch with this one. So that's where we keep the shoulders back and we bring that knee towards the elbow, okay? Now we're going to do 5, 5, 5, 5, okay? Shoulders back, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that knee's coming to the floor each time. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. You can feel the butt starting to work, but make sure you can feel that squeeze in your waistline as well. Let's change. 5, 4, you got 15 seconds left. And change. I reckon we can fit in 5 more on each side. 3, 4, 5, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Stretch it out. Have a rest. I'm going to turn my page. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of a stretch now, okay? So I want you to just sit with your legs out in front of you. Take that right leg across your body like so. Pull it back as far as you can and sit up nice and tall. We want to release through that hip to start. So sit up as you turn. Slow your breathing down as well. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, let's release slowly back around and change legs. Sit up nice and tall, pull it in and turn, feeling that stretch gently through the hip. Good, and release. Just bend the knees, make yourself as comfortable as you can down here. Drop the chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. And again, chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Turn to the right and around to the left. And once more around to the right and around to the left. And forward again. Good job. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our back now. We're going to do our hip drops. That's where we do our bridge and then we tuck that bum and we lower it down and push up and down like so. All right, are we ready? Let's go. Rolling up and push up and up and up Now, if you find you need to stop every now and then and come all the way down, because you might do, you've already worked that butt a fair bit, then you can do that. If you want to try to keep on going as long as possible, off you go. You do need to make sure your back is supported here, so there shouldn't be any pain in your back. You've got 30 seconds left. If you can feel your back starting to get sore, pop your hands on that lower back, elbows on the floor, and just add a little bit of support or have a rest for a moment. 15 seconds left to go. Make sure you can feel that butt squeezing as you lift those hips. I know I can. I did it last night as well. We're nearly there. Good. And take it down. Stretch those legs out. Give them a really good shake. Loosen up. We're going to support our neck and do some curls for the next one. If you want to, bring your legs to tabletop. Otherwise, leave your legs on the floor. Off we go. When we lift, try not to bring your legs closer to you. Try and keep the elbows pointed out to the side, not in by your ears. Feel the tummy sinking into the floor. 25 seconds left. 15 remaining. And relax. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment. Where am I up to? All right, we're going to grab our weights on the next one. So grab those weights. Take your elbows out to the side. You can take your legs to tabletop if you like, or you can leave your feet on the floor. Let's push straight up and back. It's a chest press, and we want to make sure that we keep drawing that belly button down, but we're mainly focused on the upper body here. The shoulders are back on the floor the whole time. You're not lifting them off the floor. And just take notice of where those elbows tap. They should be tapping out to the side, not down by your waist. Strong arms. And if you do need to stop, make sure you do. One good thing about doing it this way is that you haven't got that stress in your neck. We've only got 15 seconds left. How good's that? Belly button sinking into the floor. 10 seconds remaining. Okay, last one. All right, let's bring those elbows in close, take the weights down to the floor and just relax for a moment. We're gonna go back to our curls, but we're gonna do oblique curls this time. That means that we're coming up and over. And again, you can do it with your feet on the floor, with your knees bent if you like. Let's go. 'Make sure those knees aren't creeping into your chest if you're in tabletop. You're bringing your ribs towards your hips, not the other way. And you're breathing, of course. The only one that might have to stop breathing every now and then will be me. You've got 30 seconds left. Actually closer to 10. 5 seconds. And relax. Head down and hug those knees. Give your legs a shake if you need to. We are going to grab our weights again. For the next one, it's really, really important that you keep those elbows bent, okay? So my elbows tap the floor and I'm bringing my hands in and out, okay? So if my arms open out, I'm going to put a lot of stress into my wrists and my shoulders and my elbows. So off we go, out, out, opening up that chest along the floor. But at the same time, you can feel that your shoulder blades are on the floor the whole time. Your shoulders are dropped back towards the floor, so you're not lifting them. Again, great way to do this without putting the strain through the neck. Of course, if your arms or shoulders are getting a bit sore, you can always make it smaller. Bring the weights closer to the chest. Keep those elbows bent like that. 15 seconds remaining. This is a tough one. It should be getting hard. If your muscles are not feeling anything with those weights, they're definitely way too light for you. All right, let's bring those elbows in close and lower the weights to the floor. Once again, just loosen up and relax while I find out what is next. Ah, okay. All right. We are going to use our weights again, but we're going to bring those elbows in. All right, again, legs in tabletop or feet on the floor. It's up to you. As you curl up, you're going to bring the weights up into or just above the elbow. So you're doing a bicep curl as you curl up. Now, if you find that that's going to hurt your neck at all, or it starts to, leave your head on the floor and just do the arms. Elbows are on the floor the whole time, so you've got support again there. You can feel that as you lift those weights closer to you, that they want to take a bit of that control. You've got to make sure you don't allow that, okay? So don't let those weights come in too close to you, too close to your shoulders. Like I said, if the neck starts to get sore, being a bicep curl, you want to make sure that you are not completely straightening those arms. You've got 5 seconds left. So don't completely straighten. Good job. Pop those weights down on the floor, shake it all out again. Okay, we're going to do one more and we're going to do this sitting up. So sit yourself up and we'll just grab one weight. Make yourself as comfortable as you can sitting up. Grab your weight in this direction here. Take your arms up above your head, shoulders down, lift up out of your hips. And we're going to drop that weight down behind our head and lift. And take it down and lift. I want you sitting up nice and tall. I want those elbows in close to your head so we can get those angel wings warming up here. Now you can do this with 2 weights, one in each hand if you like, but this is a little safer. So it's up to you. If you're not feeling a lot going on, grab your other weight and continue with 2 weights. Back of the arms, we want them warming up. Good, we're nearly there. 5 seconds. Good, all right, bring it over carefully, bring it close to the body as you come down and just pop your weights to the side. We're gonna have a little bit of a stretch now. So while you're sitting up, I want you to stretch out through your shoulders. So take one arm out to the side and take it across the body. Pull that arm in towards your chest. Try and sit as tall as you can here. We don't want to start to slouch, okay? Keep everything switched on and working. Other arm out to the side and across. Pull it in towards you, releasing into the shoulders. Good, and take it out. Now the other arm comes up and hand drops down towards your neck. If you can, I want you to pull that elbow towards your head as best you can. You may not be able to get that pull, that's okay. You'll probably find you're already feeling a stretch anyway. You can try walking your hands down your back. Let's release right out, open that chest up. Other arm, pull it towards you, hold it. Keep sitting nice and tall here. Good, and release. And take your hands to the floor and shake those legs out. Okay, we're going to come and sit at the end of the mat now, feet at the end of the mat, and we're going to get started in 15 seconds on our next set, which is going to start with sit-ups. If you want to use your weights, you can. If you need to lift your feet, do so, whatever works for you. You've got 5 seconds to work it out in your head, and off we go. Roll it down. Arms back and roll it up. Sit up tall and roll it down. Take it back. Roll it up and sit up tall. Remember, you can use your arms and legs to help you lift. Try and work as hard as you can on the way down. Roll the spine down, drawing the belly button back. Roll the spine back up as well. Keep the tummy pulling down towards the spine and down and up. Time flies when you're having fun. How can we be up to 15 seconds already? Come on, we can do one more. Let's go down and up. Good, have a little rest, 15-second rest. We're going to come down onto our back. So if you need to tuck the mat underneath your bum, do so. Legs to tabletop, belly button sinking down, and we're toe tapping. So I want you to keep that knee bent as you tap, and we are alternating legs. We're not letting the back lift off the floor. If you do find that the hips and the legs get super sore, just stop and have a rest, okay? Shake them out, whatever you have to do. Sometimes a minute can take a long time. Although this one's not, because you're already got 30 seconds left. You're already halfway. Remember, you can tap that foot closer to your bum for a little, to make it a little easier on your back and hips. Belly button sinking down into the floor. Keep breathing for the last 15 seconds. We're nearly finished, everyone. Okay, and bring your knees in, relax for a moment. We're going to do a reverse curl. That's where we try and lift that bum off the floor. You know the one. Hands are down by your side. So you've got a minute of that. I want you to focus as much as you can on sinking that belly button into the floor. Legs to tabletop, squeeze them together, and off we go. Lift that bum. Keep squeezing those legs together as you move. Deep breath out through the mouth as you lift that bum. We'll help you get them up just that little bit easier. Of course, if you need to stop, make sure you do. You've got 30 seconds left. Now just be careful as we go along that you're not letting those legs swing away from your body, okay? You can't take those legs past tabletop. You can probably feel those legs working though, so keep your focus on your tummy for the next 15 seconds. Nearly there. Good, and hug it in. All right, let's stretch those legs out along the floor. Give them a really good shake. Good job. Roll onto your side for the last exercise. Belly button sinking down into the floor. Tuck your bum under. We're going to do 30 seconds on this side, then we're going to roll over to the other side. We just missed our 15-second block. That's all right. We'll go now, up and down, reaching that leg away. Ladies, get that waistline lifting. Lengthen that leg out, Philip. Really long. Everyone, really long. Doesn't need to be high. 30 seconds on this side. So you've got 10 seconds left, and then we're going to roll around to the other side. 5 more seconds. All right, bring this one down. Let's roll it over to the other side. Lengthen yourself out. Don't take all day. And off we go. You don't want to do 30 seconds on one side and 20 on the other. Tailbones tucked under, belly button back. Hips and shoulders stacked right up on top of each other. If that lower back is hurting, you know that you are sinking backwards with that hip. Make your movements smaller. Bring that hip up on top. I'm going over time because we did start a little bit late on this other side. All right, good job. Roll onto your back. We are going to start our cool down now, which means we're not doing 1 minute on. We're just going to do the exercise, okay? So start by bending your knees, feet are on the floor. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let the arms sink into the floor. Tuck your chin towards your chest so you're not looking back behind you. And as you breathe out, a pelvic tilt. Squeeze the bottom a little bit. Lift those hips up nice and high. Breathe in and hold. And long, deep breath out as you roll all the way back down. And breathing in. Breathe out, roll it up. One long, deep breath. Breathe in and hold. And breathe out, roll it back down. And again, up we go. And back down. Good. Okay. Keeping your left foot on the floor with your knee bent. Take your right leg to the ceiling. Stretch it as much as you can. Belly button sinks into the floor as you lower that leg down, keeping your leg straight. Then you flex your foot and we bring it up faster. Slowly down. Breathe in and flex. And breathe out fast. Breathe in and point. Stretch that leg. Slowly down as you breathe out all the way. Breathe in, flex. Breathe out fast. So on the way down, we can feel that the core is engaging, the leg is working, the foot and shin is stretching. On the way up, we get a stretch in the back of the leg. Let's do one more on this leg. And flex up. Good. Bring that knee in. Take that foot to the floor. Make sure your leg is bent. Take your left leg to the ceiling. Stretch that leg out. So you don't have to point all the way into the toes. You can push that foot away without stretching into the toes. So I do want you to try and work through the ankle as you move, just to make it a stronger movement. So stretch through the ankle and flex. And again, down we go, nice and slow, keeping everything engaged, and flex. And again, down we go. And up, and we do that once more. And up. Good, bend that knee into your chest. Okay, bring both knees in. We're going to do 3 rolling like a ball. So we're going to roll up, try to balance if you can, and then we're going to roll 3 times. If you can't balance, especially if it's hurting your back or your hips, just tap those toes to the floor gently. Okay, so we're rolling up and we're going to try and balance if we can. You don't have to let go of the legs though. And curl yourself into a ball. Remember to keep your chin on your chest And breathe out as you roll. Deep breath out. And this last one, I want you to try and hold it if you can. Take the arms out to the side and relax your shoulders. Relax the elbows. Don't push the elbows to the ceiling. Belly button is just drawing back, and we'll slowly take the feet down at the same time. Stretch the legs out, arms out, push forward, drop the head and the arms. Take a deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out through the mouth. And once more, feel your back relax and your neck relax as you breathe out. And sitting up nice and tall. Let's take those legs out into a V now and push forward. Drop the head, drop the arms, take a breath in. Breathing out, sinking down towards the floor. Feel that stretch on the inner thighs. And sitting up. Good, let's bring the soles of the feet together now. We're going to open up those hips gently. Good, and gently release. Okay, give those legs a really good shake. We are going to come up onto our knees now and stretch the front of the legs. So up you come. Take your right foot forward. Make sure you're squared up. So again, walk your feet forward if you need to. You can see it, it's right there. Have a look at what's happening. And then lift and tuck and hold that tilt. Making sure you can feel that stretch there. Obviously, depending on how tight your leg is, depends on how much stretch you're going to feel there. We are opening up those hips, so make sure you keep that pelvis tilted. Good, gently release and carefully change legs. Square yourself up again, lift and tuck and hold. Good, and release. Okay, so we're going to come into our crouch position. So you're down as low as you can go. I want you to relax your neck. Push that bum up towards the ceiling, so you're now hanging upside down. Feet are flat on the floor, arms are relaxed. Just hold it for a moment. I want you to feel your arms, just gravity drawing them down towards the floor. Your head is relaxed, gravity drawing it towards the floor, so it's lengthening the back of your neck. As you come up, I want you to keep those areas relaxed and focus on drawing the belly button back to tighten and lift through the center and stand tall. Good, take a breath in, bring those arms up. Breathe out, pistol grip and shoulders down. Lift up out of the hips and tilt back. And to the top, over to the side. And breathe in, lift, and breathe out. And breathe in, lift. Good, shoulders down, bring the arms forward and open, squeeze back and release. And squeeze back and release. And squeeze back and release. And arms down. Head now, chin to the chest. I'm going to get you to roll all the way down. All the way down. Feel the weight in those arms. Feel the weight in your head pulling you towards the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Connect through the tummy and roll back up. And stand up tall. Just the head this time. Head, chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. and forward. Look to the right and left and forward. Drop the ear down to the shoulder, over to the other side and up. And breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in, lift the shoulders, and breathe out, relax them all the way. Breathe in, gently open, and breathe out. Once more, and breathe in and out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and deep breath out. All right, well done, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. How are you feeling? How did you enjoy that? Did you hate it? Did you like it? Let me know. All right, everyone. I'm going to head off, I reckon. Have a good week. Look after yourselves. I will speak to you all soon. See you later.